Hello everyone, welcome to Puzzle Buster, Java Challenge is solved. Boy, have I got a challenge for you. The name of today's challenge is YoYo, and the object of the challenge is, given a string of any length, return the number of occurrences of the word yo within that string. So this is a recursive challenge. If you'd like to take a moment, pause the video, and think through how you might solve this. Otherwise, let's think through this together. So the nature of recursive methods are they are methods that call themselves. And the format of such a method requires a base case. The base case is the part of the method where it actually stops calling itself. And without a base case, the method would continue to call itself over and over until the computer ran out of memory. So the beauty of this puzzle is that since we're traversing a string and counting the number of times we see the word yo, our base case can simply be a string that is less than 2 characters long. Because if we start at the beginning and work our way all the way to the end and we peel off the first letter every time, eventually we get to a string that is less than 2 characters long, and we know at that point there will not be any more occurrences of the word yo. We can then return a value of 0 and then tell the method to stop calling itself. It will then retrorecursively call itself, accumulate all of the occurrences, and return that as the final value. So let's dive into Eclipse here and begin to write this. I have here the class YoYo with the static main method, and in the main method I have a couple of print statements to the console with a couple of test cases, and these strings contain the word yo 0 times, 1 time, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. And so down here in our private method YoYo, we're going to go ahead and write a recursive method. So let's begin by writing the base case, and the base case will check to see if the string.length is less than 2. And if that's the case, let's simply return 0. Next, let's check for the occurrence of the word yo. So we're going to take the string that's being passed through, we're going to do a substring, and we're going to check the first 2 characters. So that's going to be index 0 through 2. Since it's non-inclusive, it's simply going to give the first 2 letters. And we're going to use the dot equals method to check for the occurrence of the word yo. All right, so if it returns that, then we're going to have to add 1 to the total and then make a recursive call to the method again. Except now we're going to peel off the first letter and pass that through as the argument to the call to the method. So let's return the count of 1 since we found it, and then make a recursive call. But we're going to pass through the same string, but we're going to strip off the first character. So it's going to be a substring of 1. Now in the case that it doesn't find that, we still need to make a recursive call. So let's go ahead and install an else statement. And in this case, we're simply going to return a call to the method without adding 1. So this will be YoYo, and we're still going to need to strip off that first character. So let's do a substring of 1. All right, nice and easy. Now recursive challenges are actually very tough to wrap your head around, but once you think through it, and sometimes it takes a little while, they actually become pretty intuitive. It just takes a while. So let's go ahead and run this to see if we get the right count. It should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 instances of each word. So if we run this, you'll see that we have down here the console 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, well, I will call this challenge busted. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was fun and entertaining. Look forward to seeing any feedback in the comment section, and we'll see everyone back for the next challenge.